Today I'm going to take you through a speed overview of the new version of the planner. If you'd like to see a more in-depth overview where I actually show you how to use the various page layouts and really walk you through each feature of the planner, go ahead and take a look at the full overview video. This is just going to be a speed flip through so you can see what the various layouts look like and what's changed in this new version. So when we get in, you have some starting pages where I walk you through all the features. And then really the foundation of this full planning system is the Goal Clarity Roadmap. This is where I suggest you always start. It's going to take you through this series of guided prompts to help you reflect, create your vision, go through some time study work, routines, and then ultimately set you up to set really mindful goals. Now, your goals, you have 12 dedicated goal spaces, and each goal space includes this goal planning page, and then some optional bonus planning pages include the Gantt view and this progress view, which you now have some dedicated stickers that you can drag throughout, and you can basically designate each for an action in your goal, and you can drag it through the process for a nice interactive view. Now, if we jump over into really the bulk of the planner, these are our dated pages. One of the big enhancements in this version is that you have annual pages now for 3 years, so 23, 24, and 25. So the set of pages that I'm about to show you, you have for all 3 years, which really helps you to be able to do some high-level future planning right in this yearly planner. Now you have your dated pages from July through June, and now in your year at a glance calendar view, you're able to tap into the month and the day and the week. So I can tap down to November, the month, I can tap into any day, and I can tap into a week as well. And so you have that again for every year. Now going through the rest of the bonus pages, you have this key dates page, and again, it's very easy to toggle between years when you're on these bonus pages. This improved navigation is really streamlining things in this version of the planner. You have a quarterly view, your wish list, which is like a bucket list. This is new as well. This is a tracker for tracking anything that's most important, like your cycle, your moods, your sleep quality. You can really designate your own color key and track that here. Then, of course, you have your health tracking for important doctor's appointments, as well as your most important health metrics. Finance tracking. The finance tracking does link out to your monthly finance pages. And then you have a dedicated blank page for each year as well. You can either add in an overlay layout here, or you can just use it as is as a scratchpad page. So that's your year with your bonus pages. If we jump down into our month, you have this monthly page. Now, of course, with my planners, I include these extensive widget sticker sets as an added bonus. And so when you look at, say, your monthly page, you have all of these stickers that have been created specifically to fit perfectly over that right side margin. So when I'm referencing widgets, what you're able to do is you're able to grab any sticker, copy, and paste it over that margin area. And you're really able to then take all these dated pages and make them your own and adapt them to your needs. Now, your monthly page links out, of course, to the individual days, as well as the weeks. And it also links to a series of different bonus pages for your month. So you have your reflection, which really ties in well to the goal setting that you did, and your planning. And together, these will help you stay on track with your goals throughout the year. And then you have your monthly tracker as well. Now, this is where you can track all of your smaller habits. Finance, and then a blank page as well. Now a quick flip through of what these look like with some examples filled out. You can see in July, I'm using my widget. We have your reflection, and you can keep this really simple. You don't have to make these super decorative. I am using some highlighters to color code. I really like using my tracker to track across a few different areas, my personal needs and my family's needs. And then finance I like to use at the end of the month. And here's an example of using your blank page as a vision board. Okay, jumping down into our week here. This version comes with 4 different weekly layouts. Each weekly layout comes with both Saturday or Sunday start and Monday start options. So 8 total versions to choose from. You'll pick the weekly layout that you prefer, download that version, and that's what you'll import to your app. So the first weekly version that you have is this standard column layout. This works really well with all of the weekly widget stickers I have. Here's an example of it filled out. The second version is kind of more of this, I call this like a control panel view, where you're able to just put some high level details and then you have more free space versus the larger columns. Here's an example of that. And then you also have your block view, which is obviously, a very different formatting of your days. And then finally, the fourth option now is the schedule view, which is for those of you who really want to do just detailed scheduling on the weekly view. It does take up the full page and you don't have to worry about any of the overlays. Now, jumping back, just a reminder for all of the widget stickers that you have here, we'll do a quick flip through for the weekly. You can see there are so many options. Again, all these larger overlays are really created to best complement this column view. And then you get into these, which really work with either of the vertical views. This footer, you can see I used that here and I used it on this page, so it does work with both. And you can do prioritization, meals, wellness, workouts. So there are tons of options here for using widget stickers to customize those dated pages. Okay, jumping back into our week then, you have some bonus pages. And I'll run through those. You have your calendar, of course, which links out to your daily pages. And then you also have this plan view, which is really able to adapt to anything you need, from meal planning to assignment tracking, your weekly focus, wellness, your list view, and then another blank page. So just to show some examples here of those pages in use, here's an example of using the plan view for meal planning. Your weekly focus, again, I like to keep mine super simple, just write in my details. Some wellness tracking. The list I like to use for different categories of my life. And then with this specific blank page, what I actually did was added an image overlay. And you can jump to the full overview to see more details of how I do that. Okay, so finally, we can jump down. I already showed you the daily page, but we'll jump down there so we can take a closer look at that one. You have 3 columns here. You have your priorities, to do, a schedule, and then a blank side area. And that blank side area is really adaptable with all of the daily widgets. You can see you have a morning review, morning, evening mindfulness, wellness, and then some schedule blocks as well to replace that center area. Let's jump over. I'll show you an example of a filled out daily page. You can see I actually added in the schedule block here, and then I added in this block here. So you can use those stickers to really adapt your daily pages any way you need to. So jumping down into the last area of the planner, I'm going to show you really quickly what the notes section looks like. Now this is now its own enclosed section. You can see you get all of the note sections here when you're in this area of the planner, as well as the template pages. This is where you're seeing all of those section divider tabs show up. If you want to see a closer look at how to use these sections and how to build them up, go look at the full overview video and I break it all down for you there. And of course, no Laurel Studio Planner would be complete without your full bonus sticker set. It has all of these widget stickers to replace areas of your weekly, daily, and monthly pages. Then it also has a ton of different notes, trackers, labels, you name it. I've added some textures to these and given you options to help your notes stand out. You can see these are some of my favorites. They're these transparent overlay shapes, and you even have drop shadows for more realistic sticky notes. And then you also have all of these labels and icons that can all be mix and matched. So you really start to get endless possibilities here, and you can build out your own dream sticker set based on how you want it to look, what designs and colors you want to use. So it's super flexible in that sense. You have some overlay pages, labels, more shapes, and then you also have these new goal setting stickers that work really well in your progress view. And that's it for this quick snapshot of the new planner. I'll link to the full overview video below if you'd like to see all of the details. As always, comment below with any questions. Thanks for watching.